small is good. In the world of nanotechnology, that is. However, getting materials to the desired state of small in a mass-producible method has been the limiting factor for greater use of this material science technology. Until now. Through the work of Envant Nanotechnologies and the engineers in the advent of the Hansa Nano Nozzle, the evolution of nanotechnology access has finally reached the revolution countless industries have been waiting for. Hi, I'm Lee Morris, and this brief video will discuss the new state-of-the-art of nano coatings and nano dispersions and the application of those materials. It's provided to you as an invitation to your company to work together with Envant and Hansa and bringing these new technologies to the broad markets waiting for these exciting developments. Nanotechnology promises to offer compelling solutions to all corners of the engineering and manufacturing universe. Nano coatings have the promise to fundamentally change the way materials are utilized and protected. To this point, the problem has been the mass producibility of nanotechnology. Because of the intensely mechanical process of producing nanomaterials for coating and selling, the costs have effectively limited the utility and industry access to those materials. Envant Nanotechnologies has created nanomaterials with a proprietary vehicle system and process which enables the mass manufacture of a variety of nanocoatings and nanodispersions. These nanocoatings have been tailored to specific applications with unsurpassed properties such as antiviral and antimicrobial, just to name a few. We'll also discuss the method of applying nanocoatings. Through a partnership with the engineers at Hansa, Envant has acquired the best method available for applying its nanocoatings. Because of the tiny size of the materials applied, prior application systems haven't been able to apply the nanocoatings with the precision and repeatability of the Hansa Nano Nozzle. I had the opportunity to interview Eric Poppenfuss, Vice President of Hansa, as well as Nick Chiavello, the President of Envant. I was able to talk to them about their companies, how the two companies came to collaborate on this very exciting project, and about the Nano Nozzle application system specifically, and how it provides the smallest droplet size available, a uniform continuous spray delivery, and an unrivaled repeatability of spray pattern. Here's what they had to say.
Envant is an environmental nanotechnology company. Our main focus is creating thin film technology and manufacturing our own hybrid nanocrystals.
What's Envant's goal?
Envant's main goal is to be a leading research and development company in the nanotechnology field. Our biggest goal is we've created a proprietary thin film technology that we can create a plethora of thin film technologies ranging from solar cells to semiconductors to self-cleaning technologies. And that really we feel the potential is limitless.
Tell me a little bit about Hansa Engineering and what it is, what you do.
Hansa Engineering is a medical manufacturing device company. We've worked with many medical manufacturers worldwide for about 20 to 25 years now. We're the preferred vendor for some of the largest medical companies in the world.
I know that Envant is working with Hansa Engineering. How did the two companies meet?
The way we met Hansa Engineering was simple. We were moving from Detroit, Michigan, moving our headquarters down to Naples, Florida. And in that process, we came in touch with Hansa. They contacted us, we sat down, and there was mutual technology interest.
We were excited to meet with them, so I had contacted the owner, Nick Chiavello, and with that, we had, after about 5 or 6 meetings, we were both so excited that we started working together. And I had mentioned that I was working on a spray nozzle for the medicated heart stent. And through that, we just formed a relationship and started working together and doing testings together and really came up with some great solutions and some great products.
You know, the applications are limitless. When you start talking about the things that we can do in the medical field, we're working with the military, things that we can do in the electronics industry. It really truly is limitless in the opportunities for the technology.
What kind of testing has been done on the products?
We've done extensive testing, but some of the ones that pop out as most important is we've done some antimicrobial testing and had tremendous results with that. Another interesting test that we accomplished was a thin film test, where we were able to coat substrates at 4 to 6 nanometers thick at ambient temperatures, which is absolutely unheard of.
Why is that important?
When you start talking about thin film technology, especially when you're talking about solar cells, semiconductors, the thinner the material, and with our hybrid nanocrystal, you get increased surface coverage. The smaller the better. Electrons can pass through much easier, for example, with solar cells. So this technology will make things more efficient and more applicable in the world today.
Envant brought a lot of things to the table. They brought their nanotechnology, which is one of the things that we can pair up with and actually spray with our Nano Nozzle.
Well, I'm glad you brought up the Nano Nozzle. That's, obviously part of why we're here today. Tell me about that. What are the capabilities of the Nano Nozzle?
Some of the capabilities of the Nano Nozzle, basically it's a self-cleaning mechanical nozzle that atomizes liquids in the range of 20 microns.
What is so special about the 20 microns?
Well, 20 microns, if you were to take a micron, I guess to explain it to you, if you had a hair and divided it by 80,000, that would be 1 micron. To come up with a droplet size consistent every time with our nozzle. That's unbelievable.
What distinguishes your nanotechnologies from the other nanotechnologies that are on the market already?
The core differential to our technology is that we build our nanocrystals molecularly from the ground up, if you will. We're able to create a unique hybrid crystal based on customer needs and wants. Also, ours are sterically stabilized in water. The majority of our coatings are anywhere between 99 to 98.5% water, and then can create a thin film. That's really what makes us unique in the industry.
Tell me why the use of water that you just described constitutes an evolution in the process.
Well, to make it in basic terms, it's solvent-free. It's completely environmentally friendly. There's no solvents or harsh chemicals that are involved in the end process that we apply these materials. So what we have is something that is basically all water, can create a thin film, doesn't need any type of chemical application process to be applied, nor do you need any harsh solvents in the technology to create the bond and create that thin film.
Who conducted these tests for you?
Well, for example, all the antimicrobial testing was done by an independent lab, Intertech, a very credible lab known for in the antimicrobial world. MOCON, which is one of the leaders in anti-odor or odor abatement testing, did the testing on our anti-odor properties in our technology. Cerium Labs, which is one of the most accredited thin film technology testing companies, did our thin film testing. So those are some of the examples of the outside testing that we've got done on our technology.
Are you willing to share the results with anyone interested in seeing them?
Absolutely. I mean, customers and potential customers, we'd love to share that technology and those results with. Absolutely.
One of the biggest advantages of the Nano Nozzle is that we never have any clogging, or a term that they call bearding. Bearding is when you have an excess of material that's built up at the exit of the nozzle. We don't have that with our Nano Nozzle. Our Nano Nozzle doesn't mix anything inside of it. All the mixing is done on the outside of the nozzle.
Why would it matter if a nozzle beards or not?
Bearding on a nozzle is one of the largest problems that spray technology companies are having. And one of the reasons why our nozzle doesn't beard is because it's a mechanical nozzle. There's no moving parts in our nozzle. Using the Nano Nozzle, you will always have a circular spray pattern that's consistent with the repeatability every time you use it.
What about the ultrasonic nozzle? I know some companies use that. So how does the Nano Nozzle compare with the ultrasonic nozzle?
Good question. We performed an analysis between the Hansa Nano Nozzle and the ultrasonic nozzle. Our nozzle provided very concentric spray pattern. Because of the concentric spray pattern, we had a geometrically correct nozzle performance. Hansa Engineering can design and manufacture a system for your company's spray and thin layer applications.
In the world of nanotechnology, where small is good, a huge potential awaits. Through the work of Envant Nanotechnologies and the engineers and the advent of the Hansa Nano Nozzle, the evolution of nanotechnology access has finally reached the revolution countless industries have been waiting for. This video has been your invitation to join the revolution. If it's time for your company to join the enterprise or discuss it further, contact information will be provided at the conclusion of this video. I'm Lee Morris, and on behalf of the engineers and the scientists at Envant and Hansa, it's been my pleasure sharing this information with you today.